So, we left the party after a partial amount of a day, after the craziness of the Jester King that was looming over the Stone Goblin population, decided to wander about Westwind, realizing there's a couple issues going on with some goblin-hating old folks, along with some mysterious problems going on with the houses near the air docks. You had set out and snuck into the Skyforge factories of Westwind, and now have found yourselves in the manufacturing plant for the planar crystals. As you do see, there are 4 large spheres lifted above the ground, each one giving off a strange, faint amount of light that's similar to lightning when crashing.
Lightning crash. Come on, it's a freaking song. You gotta drink.
I have not heard that song, actually.
You're hurting my feelings. Anyway, lightning is crashing from these giant orbs.
As you see... Oh. As you do notice a few creatures similar to what Guardian looks like, walking about as they're moving these boxes, along with one strange being, looking almost like a fusion of a storm taking human form, medium size, as he has struck down a few of these creatures. What would you guys like to do?
So how many of the guardian-looking creatures are there?
There's only about 6 in there, the ones that are not walking by this one creature who seems to be attacking towards one of the spheres.
So the creature is attacking the other creatures?
Anything that has gone by him, he's sort of struck out against. The attacks seem a bit more animalistic, as anything that comes into a certain range.
Oh, the light just changed when he moved, so he has. Okay.
And actually, to show the rest of the people.
Is there a discernible pattern of where he moves?
There's no... Right now, it just seems like he's attacking one of these seemingly Tesla coils.
Ah, so he is attacking the coils. Okay.
Yes.
I would like to quietly draw out my bow, and I would like to just kind of sit and watch for a bit, trying to stay just out of view of him.
All right. So down, there seems to be the one stairway down there, and you can see on the opposite side the little catwalk areas there lead a bit farther down into this a larger building. You can tell every time this creature is hitting against it, it's the energy field these Tesla coils are giving off don't seem like they're getting attacked, more or less like they're getting absorbed.
But that's not very good.
No, it is not. He doesn't seem very friendly. Like, talking to him might not do anything. Are these other creatures like Guardian? They don't really talk. They more right.
Oh, hold on.
And are they hostile?
At the moment, they don't seem hostile. They're just They're more like your typical automatons. They are just collecting whatever resources from here, bringing it farther down the hall, and just repeating this process of moving. They're sort of unresponsive The best way to describe him is, though Guardian does not seem the most intelligent, he has a bit more free will than these creatures. They act more like typical golems than... But they are about the same size, a little less plated on them, and
Is
missing
it,
the same markings.
all right for me to move a little?
All right.
I would like to just kind of start moving in this general direction.
Okay.
Kind of trying to make a bit of a circle around.
All right.
Without stepping onto the platform.
So...
Eventually, I want to make it over to... I cannot mark anything here, can I?
You should be able to.
Select target, measurement controls. Oh wait, we have a journal in here. Oh, that's cool. I would like to make it to roundabout there without stepping onto the thing.
Okay. Roll another stealth check for me.
Oh, that is marginally better. 8.
Oh,
All right. The creature means you don't think
We
he
have
means...
hair hydrate.
oh,
Hallelujah.
unhydrated.
The creatures don't seem to pay that much attention to you. You do have a bit of cover, being about 15 feet up.
I'm gonna go this way, but I'm still gonna do it sneaky.
All right.
It's nice to be able to move myself on it for the first time.
Yay!
Yay!
22 for my stealth.
22 for yourself?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to avoid about every creak and loose board up on that catwalk.
Do you want me to roll another stealth to end up around where Anik is?
Yes, please.
Liely's just gonna go
18.
into the corner of the room.
18. Alright. So,
We're about 15 feet up, you said. And
Yeah.
if I'm being all stealthy, if I were to talk through my communicator in a whisper, would the thing be able to hear me?
you're not fully sure. It is quite loud around these orbs. You can hear the static, and even your fur, for a bit being that close, is just standing up.
Mm-hmm.
But possibly he won't hear you.
I gotta risk it. I hit the communicator thing and I whisper, "This probably isn't good. That this thing is absorbing all of this energy, and it looks like it's probably going to be getting stronger as this happens."
I do agree. Liely whispers as well.
I mean, he's got 4 different sources of power right now.
I don't know if it would be better to try and take him out or take out the power sources. I think if we try and take him out, he's going to be a bit of a difficult battle. If we try and take out the power sources, we're going to have to fight those drones. For lack of a better term.
So we collectively agree that this thing needs to be taken care of then?
I think we are collectively agreeing that somehow we need to stop him from absorbing all of this power in some way.
I mean, I am okay with a bit of subterfuge, but if we're going to attack, then should we just attack?
think
I
it
know.
would be good to try and find out a way to take out at least some of the power before attacking.
What kind of subterfuge did you have in mind?
Perhaps we can see if any loud noises will draw him out. See if we can get him away from these things onto maybe these platforms.
I do have the deck of illusions.
Do you think
Spook
that
him
there
out.
is something you can use in there?
You could spook him out.
Hmm.
You could spook him out.
Mm-hmm. What do you think would scare this being?
Question: does Lieli knows how the deck of illusion works?
Yes. The Deck of Illusion is an illusionary item. I will create an illusion of a creature from whatever card is pulled. As soon as it's pulled, the card will be destroyed. Along with that, the creature will do everything. It just won't, say, make sound or attack, but it will act normal. So it may look like it's breathing fire, but no damage will happen.
I mean, we could go big and
In the
We're out
case
of
of,
a
say,
holder.
you have a...
Hmm.
Yeah. Basically, whatever you pull out, it will act normal, but if it looks like it's attacking, it's not really.
Yeah. What do you want me to throw out there, bud? Do I know what this creature is?
Roll an Arcana check for me. And anyone who's in here can roll one.
Perfection. Un momento.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
17.
Okay,
Six.
let us see. The Arcana is...
Not very proficient in Arcana.
No, I know nothing. I rolled a natural 2.
Oh, gee.
What'd you get, Lily?
I got a 6.
Alright.
Two.
Pandora,
Great winner.
I mean, to everyone else, you know, to everyone but Vok, you know that this is some type of elemental. It clearly is. It looks like a storm cloud taken form. Vok, this is some type of elemental weird. You're unsure what kind. You're not even really sure what would create one of these things, if they're natural or such. It's just you have seen creatures similar to them, such as water weirds, which seem to have a connection to whatever they're in, but they're typically bound for one reason or another. Mostly recalling about the one water weird you encountered while being when in the army, and how they told everyone to stay away from the water because it was bound there. But outside of that, you don't really know anything about where they come from or if they're natural or not. There's been so much mishmash of they're created, they're this, they're that, that no one's sure what they are.
What was our point of being in here again?
Something was causing vents to start erupting with these large clouds that were giving off like an electrical discharge. It was annoying quite a few people, and then some of them, they were starting to form like almost mini storms in their house.
Gotcha, because they were using the crystals, and the crystals were not supposed to.
With your dirty 20, you do recall one thing about those Tesla coils. Each one of them sort of has a, like, they contain a rip into an elemental plane.
I think if we take out the coils, the thing will go back to its point.
So we are going to attempt to hit the coils then, yes?
How are these coils standing? Are they on an actual tower, or are
Um,
they just free floating spheres?
What it seems like is there are free floating spheres with a what looks like it's a metal pipe that goes up, connected into a box where you see these crystals being placed into and then charging. On around the metal sphere that is floating, you notice that they are just conducting all of the energy that is created in this sphere, that this aura that the sphere gives off.
Where's the
But-
boxes?
Currently about 5 feet off of the little catwalk down below.
What are we thinking?
But pretty much
I
from what you
mean-
believe's giving it the power are the floating spheres in the center of these Tesla coils.
I mean, if you want to move, I can always try and hit the things that he is working on. I happen to be a fairly decent range, no?
I can move stealthily. Do I need to do another stealth check?
No.
All right, I am going to attempt to move myself just a hair closer without going in. I am thinking moving to just around the corner.
Okay.
Do they give off light, or can I see them?
The spheres? Yes, they all
Yes.
give off light.
Okay, so it is very easy to see it then.
The one that he's attacking, you keep seeing periodically as he strikes against it, as it's disrupted for a second and just starts absorbing back into him.
All right, now that I am well within the 150 feet for my longbow, I am going to take a deep breath. I am going to very carefully draw and knock an arrow, and then I'm going to try and hit the sphere.
All right. Roll an attack roll.
While he does that, at the same time, I'm going to throw one of my javelins at it.
Okay, what's the range on your javelin?
120.
Is that long?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm 90.
That is only okay. It is only a 15.
Okay.
I'm 85 at that point. So
That says disadvantage for you, but with your
disadvantage for me?
Yes, because you're going with the longer range. What's the short range?
Short range is 60. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, so if it's past 60, that's with disadvantage. If it's past
Okay.
120, you're not making it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, oh, damn it. Undo.
So I rolled the 15 to hit.
All right, you rolled a 15.
I rolled a 15 plus 6, so 21.
Okay. Roll damage, both of you.
I assume that this is not a creature, no?
No, it's not a creature. It's not a creature.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Block.
9.
9.
9.
9.
All right. And then it says it's falling. Okay. So, you're able to fire at the sphere. Both of you flying at the same time. You see as the orb flies off, it disconnects. The magic's still pulsing through it as you see that creature start to climb on that Tesla coil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is not climbing on it, huh?
He's climbing on it. It looks like that's what he was going after, and you see as the sphere hits the side, just hits the, it goes and sort of just knocks down enough where it hits down onto the catwalk below, and you see as it shatters.
And what's the beast doing now?
Currently, he is just attempting to Oh fuck, I'm on lights. Nope, don't want lights. He's currently just trying to climb on this thing. Which... Oh. Duh.
He's on the shattered remnants of what was the
Yeah,
coil?
well, yes, he's just... You see as he grabs onto it, he's screaming in pain as he grabs onto these bars, as it seems like his energy is being absorbed. As each time he grabs on, he's shrinking down. Pandora and Lily, give me a perception check.
Perception on the way. 14.
Natural 20.
nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe you are good luck.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep you around, kid.
You notice as where that crystal landed, bits of energy start sparking.
That's not good.
From the crystal that hit the shattered.
Yes.
Okay.
As you see what looks like a storm cloud starting to form.
The one's
Like the
over
one-
there, right?
No.
None of us are over there. Okay.
None of us are over there. Yep.
The storm cloud that's forming, is this like the one that was forming partially into people's houses?
You haven't seen one of those form, but
Can we imagine that this is what's happening?
you assume so.
Okay.
Well, Pandora's the only one who can actually
So-
see this right now, as
Did Lily botch the roll?
yeah, it's very minute right now, but what you can see looks like
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. No, that's not good.
Are you passing that information along to us?
Yes. So where you managed to knock it off and it's shattered, and where it shattered, there's now a small storm cloud beginning to form. Seems just pure energy.
That
Yeah.
must be good.
That does.
So wherever
Okay.
those break, I would stay away from wherever. If you're gonna knock the rest of them out, then avoid where they break.
For the time being.
Okay. Good.
Wonder.
Lily is going
2,
to
3.
sneakily go into like almost right here, stealthily.
Mm-hmm. You're going over there.
So, do we want to continue with this plan of action? Do we want to sit and wait? Like,
It seems to be working.
all right.
Right now,
then-
Right now, Lightning Dude is being absorbed into the crystals, I imagine.
Yes, you just see as his body he's shrinking bit by bit as he's grabbing onto these bars. And
Do I notice anything happening with those crystals?
They seem to be getting charged.
The ones on the floor?
Oh, you mean the one that broke, the orb crystal?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're gone. You just
They're
see
gone
as Yeah, as soon as they shattered, you don't see them on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But again, a lot of the light had faded. But you do start to notice as you swear in that storm cloud, a face has emerged.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be good.
No.
Nope.
So, do I hit
That's
the
not
next
good
one or
at
no?
all.
Just let me know.
Let's do this as a team. What do we want to do? We want to hit.
So we destroy all
Until we destroy
the
them all, and
coils?
whatever happens. We'll jump off that bridge when we get to it. Or do we try and find another
This is
Artillery
the
here?
storm cloud growing.
I think our target should be that thing.
The storm
Really?
cloud?
They're supposed to be dying.
I'd knock out the rest of the
What do we want to
There's one vote for knockout.
What do you say, Anik?
I am game for anything. I am not nearly knowledgeable enough about these things, but
If it was your call, what would you say?
I will say go all in.
Lily, you up for what are we up for?
I would say lead the coils, defeat those guys. Or somehow shut down the coils, maybe.
That is
Okay.
what I did. It appeared to make a monster.
Yeah, you don't make a monster. Yes, I believe it did.
You have 6 seconds
As-
before I fire again.
Don't fire.
Don't
All right.
fire.
I won't fire.
Can I tell them what I see?
Yeah, as you guys are having this argument, like, Vok, that all of you sort of notice as it's like, the fuck's going on there? As you see that storm cloud form into what looks like a larger version of the smaller creature. But this one looks less human, I guess you would say. It looks more like a full storm cloud.
So now we have a more of a lightning storm, man.
Yes.
Should I try and hit the lightning storm? I'm not sure anything will happen, but I can try, no? Oh, I need to keep track of hours. Oh dear.
I don't think we want to mess with that until we have to. I think that thing will leave us alone as long as we don't get too close. If I remember elementals correctly.
I would think so.
I mean, technically speaking, we could just, like, walk out of here and tell everybody what we know. That's true, but I feel a little bit
I'm feeling maybe we
say?
should.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Is that a pun? I don't know. Maybe.
It could be.
I think we
dramatic.
should drink for that one almost.
Yeah. Vok,
Yeah.
give me a deck save, please.
Ah, fuck. Dex plus 4, 19.
Okay, you only take 6 points of lightning damage as you sort of look, and you see as that creature reaches out his arm towards you. Well, it doesn't really look like he's looking towards you, but he's fires off this bolt of lightning and sort of moves it as he strikes against the Tesla coil, like closer towards the stairs. You just hear as like very much this wind, but the sense of like anger coming from it.
You said 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. We still had those 10 points from last time?
Hey. Vlak.
Yes, you did.
Does that hurt?
A little bit of a lot.
So you
Then,
just lost your temporary hit points.
Yeah.
All right.
Then perhaps we should start hacking slashing, no?
Yes, start hacking, slashing.
I will attempt to fire at the big elemental monster, except that is probably just within reach. It depends on whether or not the 15 feet counts for my thing, because he is 145 away from me.
Yeah, we're going. This is not non-Euclidean math, so yeah, you can hit him.
Perfect. I will attempt to hit him with a bow then.
All right, all of you roll initiative first.
Oh dear.
Rolling initiative die.
I do not have near enough containers for my dice. I am trying to sort them, and this is not working.
We need a crown. You need to get a crown royal bag for yourself there.
So I got a 14.
14 for Lily.
Are we rolling initiative? Is that what we're doing here?
Yep.
I have a 22. I rolled a natural 20.
22. Buck and Pandora.
23.
Shit. 23. Pandora.
Mhm.
Is she here?
21. She's muted because the child is crying.
All right.
No, 13.
13.
13.
Okay. Bach, you're up first. Anik, you're on deck.
All right, we're doing this. I'm gonna rage
Okay.
because I just got hit. So fuck him.
I mean, perfect.
I'm still gonna try and keep my distance. So I'm gonna throw a hand axe at him.
All right.
$25.
25 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay, this is where. So I have my regular damage and I have divine fury damage because it's the first one I hit. So that's 26. For my actual, I need a piece of paper. Six. Rage is +2. 6, 9. And then he's my first one, so that's Divine Fury, so another D6. Nice. $15 points.
Right, 15 points.
Mm-hmm.
How much was your Divine Fury damage?
It was 5.
5? Okay. Okay. As you throw the hand axe towards this creature, you see as it connects, but you assume it does as the clouds break apart for a second and reform instantly. That's the end of your turn. Anik.
All right. I would like to try and roll to hit to it
All
with
right.
my longbow.
Okay.
Oh, that is a dirty 20.
All right. Dirty 20 hits.
That has 4 points of piercing damage and 1 point of psychic.
Okay.
I did use my favored foe, so now he is marked as a favored foe.
All right. Anything else?
I would like to move just a hair over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me just check. I think that is good.
No.
That is my turn.
It's your elemental's turn.
Ooh, then.
It's the what elementals?
Air elemental's turn.
These are air elementals. Okay, I thought they were. That explains the clouds.
As you see this... hold on. Let me double check the movement on this one.
Oh,
Wait.
shit.
As you were the first one to actually deal some good damage,
Mm-hmm.
you see as the creature flies towards you.
Hi, friend.
Does
trying to get your attention.
Does a 16 hit?
I actually don't think so. Nope.
Okay. So first, you see as the first one comes in, you're able to duck out of the way. Second one comes in, and again, it's weird. You can see as the sparks are almost hitting you from this cloud, but you're just barely able to avoid it. You can feel the static. It's just you haven't been hit by the lightning yet.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
Yep. All right. Now, it's the weird's turn.
Meteor's turn.
The smaller one.
Oh.
They got an elemental and a weird.
Fantastic.
You see as the creature sort of leaps. bit of the harder parts of the body still lingering onto the chair, onto itself, as it just sort of, you get the feeling, Anik, that this creature is just staring at you. That is his turn. Lily.
Oh, it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm gonna do is. Where can I move? Would be 35 movement over. Hold on. 35 movement over here. And I'm going to double my movement dashing. That's my action. So I'll be right behind Anik.
No, poof.
And that is part of my plan. I just need to know if I still have my thing, which is right here. Yes, sorcery points. You know what? I'm gonna save it for now. I'll end my turn there.
I was more talking about Misty Stiff.
But that costs. Oh, does that one cost my thing?
It costs a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. But I don't have any actions because I used dash.
Alright.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, you're ending your turn there.
Oh wait. You know what? Shadow Blade as my bonus action.
Okay, so now you have 2 weapons in your hand.
You see, as I had my sickle on my right hand, and there's a Shadow Blade on the other. So I got 2 sickles, just shake.
It's a little thing.
Okay, Pandora, you're up.
Can I sneak attack the little one?
You need to get in range first, and the air elemental is the closest to you. You have, what, 30 feet of movement?
Yes.
So, the closest, if you want to attack something, you'd have to go to the air elemental. And you would need to use your bonus action dash for that one.
How far is it away?
It's, well, about 75 feet, but you can make your if you bonus action dash, you can make it in 60 feet. Which would be in range for like a thrown dagger or such.
Well, I was going to do the sneak attack because it didn't have a range.
No. Sneak attack is just damage added on when you use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I will use dash to end up there.
Yeah. Well, even within even if you just use your movement, you can still get your you can still be within range for a ranged attack.
Okay. Now if I can figure out how to move myself.
Click the square, the top one. Right. All right. Roll your attack. And if it hits, you add your sneak attack. 21 does hit.
21.
So that is a D4 plus your sneak attack plus your dex. I mean, so it's regular damage with your dagger, which is D4 plus your dex. 6 damage there. Then your sneak attack.
8.
Alright. Same thing as you see is just... It's weird, because, again, there's no true form to it. It seems to be constantly shifting and moving.
Because they're fighting air.
Yeah.
Alright, Vok, your turn.
Oh, fantastic. I wish I had some sort of magic weapon. Well, go big or go home. I'm gonna swing my great axe.
All right, roll for your attack.
It's close enough.
Yeah, it's closer now, but that doesn't mean it's gonna go not do anything but not. Yeah.
Oh,
15.
15 does hit. Oh,
I feel like that was barely.
yeah. Wow. Okay, I just realized that.
1d12 plus 4.
You dealt I realized with your first attack,
Uh-huh.
it is divine. Yeah, your weapon is imbued with divine fury.
For the whole round?
No, for that first attack.
Okay. So it got all of the damage for the first round.
Yeah, so it is magical. It's basically a paladin smite, but
Gotcha. But only for that first swing.
yes.
Yeah.
For the first creature you hit, yes.
Yeah.
I just looked it up because I'm like, wait, does it say it S?
Mm-hmm. So that is 14, 16. Because I'm raging.
All right, 16 damage. That's good.
Yeah.
Just cut into it, and you see this time as you feel more of a grip onto the creature when you attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Anik, well, anything else for you, or is that it?
I'm gonna. I can't move, or else I'm just gonna get an opportunity. Do I have a disengage thing?
That's only as an action for you.
Yeah, that's all for now. My bonus actions are not bad, so I only get one action so far at my level.
Yep. All right, Anik, you're up.
All right. Do I get a sense that these things don't take as much damage from the non-magical attacks, or?
Do you get a feeling, possibly? Well, again, because their bodies are air.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the way that when certain, from the attacks that you're firing at them, you assume that there's some type of resistance or such to it.
Gotcha. Okay. I am going to take that into account. I am going to struggle for a moment before I just try and hit the big air elemental again, if I can see it, of course.
Yes, you can. It is. Sorry, I didn't add in light for it, but yes, it is giving off bits of light.
Perfect. Ooh, that is only a 10 to hit.
Are you attacking the one by me or the little one?
The one by you.
Thank you.
That is a 10 to hit.
All right, 10 does not hit it, unfortunately.
I
You
did
just,
not think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Vok, you just see as an arrow gets caught up in the torrential storm of this creature.
I'm going to look at Lily and say, you should probably follow me as I use all of my movement to go 1, 2, let's see. I have 30 feet of movement, yeah? I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm going to get to the corner here.
All right.
That is my turn.
Okay. Vok, you just see as this creature strikes down on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, both of those hit. So as you are struck, you take... First hit, you 7 points of bludgeoning damage, 2 points of lightning damage.
So 9.
Oh, sorry, half the bludgeoning, so...
Okay.
Um,
So 8.
this time it is half, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of lightning damage again, as you just see as a creature wallops against you, slamming on your body.
So 15 total.
Yep. Each time the lightning is coursing through you. Now let's go for the weird. He is going to try moving.
Damn, just a miss. Oh, damn it! I could have used that the first one.
Oh shit! Yeah. Lily, you just notice as this creature, it doesn't run towards you. This time it leaps again. Think of like a Superman going to punch you type deal. Bit of flight, but not leaving the ground. Yeah. You can feel as the energy. You can feel the energy this creature is giving off, and first you see the first hit as it's sort of telegraphed. You're just able to get out of the way. Your dreadlocks a bit singed from the lightning as you see another attack. I assume a 22 hits.
Of course it hits.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's all of my temp.
And 10 points of lightning damage. Or sorry, 10 points of thunder damage.
Thundercats. Oh.
Alright, Lily, your turn. Are you here for the retribution?
Disengage. I get out of there.
You sure you don't want to hit it? It already looks weak.
Oh, is it? Oh, then.
It's weak from when it grabbed onto those coils. Like, from the moment that whatever energy it had in it pumping through the body, it is faded, and it's very... Like, the creature looks like it's trying to hold on as it's striking against you.
It's the one that's in front of me that's badass.
Yeah.
That means, yeah, I'm gonna swing my Shadow Blade on it.
Alright, you go on the Shadow Blade first?
Yep, Shadow Blade.
Roll for attack.
I don't know where's the thing.
You use your spellcast. It's a finesse weapon, so it would be the same as your blade.
Okay, so that means... Bad luck is starting to grow on me.
What is
I got a 7 to hit.
Barely hits.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Give him the easy one.
Alright.
2d8.
So 2d8.
That's a 6 damage psychic.
Oh. You don't feel as the psychic damage fully implants onto this creature. It seems a bit too idiotic to understand the magic you're trying to course through there. Would you like to do your second weapon attack?
I would like to do that.
Alright.
That's a better one. That's an 18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
Service Blade hits for 4 damage.
It's weird, as you strike with the service blade, it feels like it impacts more against this creature than your shadow blade. Like, you feel the connection into it.
So that's about it for attacking. Is disengage like a action, bonus action thing?
It's an action for you. You use your action and bonus action for 2 weapon fighting. So you can move away, or you can just...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move away, even though he's gonna do an opportunity attack.
Oh, wait, hold on. That is 2 points of lightning damage as you strike against it.
Oh, 2 points.
As each time you hit against it, you felt as like a surge of electricity went through your body.
So, looks like I'm about to get KO'd.
And then you using your
Oh,
movement
no.
speed.
Yeah, that's my movement speed. Wait, it's full or half?
Well, you know what? You can use your full movement speed. But yeah, every attack against him is with advantage here, folks, because that opportunity attack went to a natural 1.
Oh,
Are we good?
Oh.
Pandora, your turn.
Now I'm gonna have to heal next turn on myself.
Don't you have quicken
I
spell?
have movement still, right?
I have a thing?
Your turn. You have full movement, so you can move 60 feet.
Oh yeah, I used it.
60 feet? I thought it was 30.
I mean 30 feet. 60 feet if you use your dash bonus action.
What other bonus actions do I have?
You can dash, dodge, or disengage as a bonus action since you're a rogue. Dashing doubles your movement speed. Dodging makes any attack against you with at disadvantage until the start of your next turn. And disengaging prevents opportunity attacks against that creature.
I can also do insightful fighting, but I don't think that comes into use right now.
Actually, insightful fighting would allow you to use your sneak attack each time. When you attack with a finesse or ranged weapon, as long as you don't have disadvantage.
I'll use my short bow.
Okay, so you're
Stay
gonna...
where I am for right now because I don't want to get too close.
All right, roll for an attack, please. Oh, thank you.
24.
Yeah, 24 does hit. All right, thank you.
I'm not so.
So this one you do get to add again your sneak attack in with
Okay.
your regular damage of the short bow. Thank you.
5 plus 10, 15.
All right. Okay. Vok, your turn. The creature does look like he's fading somewhat. Whatever's bonding him to this realm is weakening.
Okay. So 2 weapon fighting. That means I can hit him once, grab a different weapon, hit him again.
Two weapon
My
fighting
bonus
means
action.
you have 2 weapons in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit with your action and then your bonus action.
Okay. All right.
But
I'm putting.
the weapon can't be heavy or two-handed.
So then I couldn't use my great axe.
You can with your size I would say yes, because you have the powerful build, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say yes you can, but if you have any feature like great weapon fighting, no.
What do you mean, great weapon fighting?
Great weapon fighting allows you to you couldn't use something like great weapon fighting if you had it.
Oh, okay.
It allows you to reroll 1s and 2s.
I got you. Okay. So I'm gonna put my great axe in one hand
All right.
and my hand axe in the other hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing hard with the great axe first,
All right.
and that is a 15 again.
All right. 15
Mhm.
does hit.
Thank you, Jesus. 12, 10 plus 4, 14 plus 2 is 16.
All right. 16.
All right. And then with my other hand, my hand axe, swinging hard again.
Okay.
Give me something good. 17.
17 does hit.
Okay. This is d6 plus 4. This is 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 2 for as I'm raging, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 11.
Okay. Your first strike does some. You see as he almost flinches in pain as what looks like the arm of this creature is disconnected for a second as it reconstitutes itself.
Mm-hmm.
Pandora, you notice as Vok in that first hit, are you dealing radiant or necrotic damage?
Who?
With your divine strike.
Radiant.
He almost glows as he strikes with the great axe. Alright.
Bach glows or the enemy glows?
Vok glows.
Ooh.
Yeah, a glowing bugbear. Just what this
It makes sense.
odd.
It makes sense for the Misfit crew. Alright. Anik, your turn.
I strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Yeah.
As I see the literal one behind me kind of stumble after trying to reach for my friend, I'm going to move 5 feet forward as I kind of stow my long bow so that I can cast Produce Flame at him.
Okay.
That is 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
That is 2 points of fire damage.
I will be right back. I'll be able to hear you though.
Okay. Yeah. You see as he lights up in flames for a second, but that's about it. As you fire
that
up
didn't,
into him, you get the
turn
feeling
out,
that the
what
wind
I
that
wanted.
surrounds him just sort of extinguishes a bit of the flame.
That is not what I wanted. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to back up over here again. I do not like this thing.
All right.
That is my turn.
It's gonna hurt.
Attacks against him are with advantage, and does I assume a 15 doesn't hit, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah, no.
Ooh.
He still seems to be centered on you,
Mm-hmm.
mostly from the shock and the first person to actually hit him.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Like, to truly damage his form, and royally pissed off at what you've done.
Yeah, well.
Go for a Storm Weird.
Wait a minute. He missed?
Yeah, he missed.
When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm using my great axe against him. I don't know how do I roll the superiority die?
You just spend 1, so you mark that off.
Okay. And then it's just a regular melee weapon throw.
Yes, melee weapon attack, yes.
18 plus 6.
That hits.
Yeah, it does. Oh, we're doing max damage here, motherfucker.
Your Divine Fury isn't added this turn,
That's
because
fine.
it's on your turn.
Yeah, that means it's probably not gonna work as well. 12 plus 4 is 16. Plus 2
No.
is 18.
No, I cannot do that.
Alright. You strike into him. You do feel that he is still angered at you as the storm glows brighter, but the form is dissipating as you're able to strike into his into this creature and what seems to be it fading. All right.
So it's not. It's still coming at me.
It's still
But
coming
it's-
at you, but it's looking like it's beaten to hell.
I'm beating the fuck out of a cloud.
Yeah.
You really are.
Okay. That's all I got.
You're beating a tough marshmallow man.
Damn it, Zool.
Does an 11 hit you, Lily?
It does not.
Okay. So you see as this creature still fading. First attack, completely like the leg could no longer stand as it almost fades to the floor for a second. He has to push himself up. Do you speak what is the elemental language? I forgot it.
Primordial?
Primordial, yes.
No, I
Okay.
do not.
You just see here as like air and gasps go through there. The second attack, you're able to just step your foot back and then keep it forward. Like, he's looking worse for wear. Lily, your turn.
Dissipate Shadow Blade.
All right.
Points his 2 fingers upwards into his whatever his face is, and magic missiles at point blank.
Are you sure you want a magic missile?
What?
You do have the blade. Do you want to use a spell slot?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
just
the
passed
the
that.
blade works very well last time.
Yeah.
But it's a... Oh, okay. I was gonna do the thing anyway. You guys want no fun out of it. Okay.
You do what you want to do.
You
Just
do
saying.
you. I'm just asking.
That's a cool idea to do magic missile at point blank.
Yeah, it is. I'm just asking because I want to remind you that the blade seemed to not take to his resistance. It negated it.
You know what? Yeah, better idea. Use my service blades backwards, like putting it as a hook and just slash it forward.
All right, Lily. Looking at this creature, you're able to grab onto it, whatever bits you could, and pull through. You just see as the form dissipates, a tiny shard, a crystal falls. Yeah, I looked at your dex modifier. Even if you rolled a 1, you would have had enough to take him down. This dude had 2 points left.
So is talking to the rest is a free action or a bonus action?
It would be considered talking into the communicator.
Yeah.
It is a it would basically be your speech, so yeah, part of your free action. And you take 4 points of lightning damage
It's
as you do
close.
this.
Are you
Hanging
prone?
by a thread.
Lily is jolted
Clear.
through the communicator. He said, "Looks like the weird thingy just dropped the crystal. Should I pick it up?"
Do a check on it first.
Yeah.
That thing just tried to kill you, and now it's a crystal. Do you want to touch it?
All right, Pandora, your turn.
So the big guy's still
He's
Alive.
still there,
He's
You look-
alive-ish.
alive-ish.
alive-ish. I'll use my short bow again.
Take it. All right.
24.
24 does hit. Roll damage.
If you kill this motherfucker on me.
I have a feeling this is going to be a layup.
Sneak attack as well.
Yes.
Did we skip I?
No, I just
No.
did
9
basically
plus
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
5.
Oh, okay.
Because it was Anik, then the elementals, then me, then it goes
Oh,
to...
okay, okay. Anik is next.
9 plus 5.
Okay. All right, Vok. Pandora, as you take the bow, fire off into it. Again, you see as it just body shifts, but again, it looks like almost stammering. Vok, your turn.
My turn?
Your
Two-handed
turn.
fighting again.
All right, roll.
First the great axe. Dirty 20.
Yes.
30-20 hits. Roll damage.
Where'd you go? Okay, that is 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 2 is 12 for the great axe.
How you want to do this?
Yes! Yes!
You just. Oh no! And I do an uppercut swing through the motherfucker, and just I want to watch him just poof.
As you do, you just dropping the other weapon, taking the great axe with a mighty swing up.
A mighty swing.
You just see
I am mighty.
You see as the body dissipates, the storm, it starts to build. Give me a con save.
Fuck, I knew this was gonna happen too.
You're good, you're good. You're a big buffy guy. You can do this.
Con save. 17.
See? You're good.
I don't know if that's good enough.
You take 10 points of thunder damage.
Motherfucker.
As his body erupts, you looking with your anger straight forward.
Mm-hmm.
Where for a moment you see a figure, a young woman standing there with a spear in her hand, as suddenly it fades.
That is certainly what?
You see across this room, in the dim light, you swear for a moment, you see, it feels familiar, but you can't put your finger on who, but a young woman with a spear in one hand. No armor, just stands there, and
Just a young woman with a spear.
you swear you see a smile for a second, as you blink and it's gone.
Mommy?
At some point, people have to say it.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes, you're out of initiative.
I will run over to Vak. It takes about 18 seconds, about 20 seconds. I will run over to him. I will pat him on the back as I cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you, sir. What do I gotta do?
That
Clearly
is,
is
1d8 plus 2. That is a total of 10 hit points. I rolled max healing.
Thank you, sir.
Clearly is just on the rails jolting. As he
How are you
touches
doing,
the rails.
Leali? Leali, how are you doing, huh?
Very, not great. Not great. Not at all.
On
No.
a scale of about, let's see, I believe it is 1 to 30.
Can I have,
How are
can
you
I have
doing?
can I have a 0.5?
I will go over to Leali, and I will give him also a Cure Wounds.
Don't you have good berries?
It only
That's
recovers
only
one hit
That's
point.
1 point.
That is
I didn't know
only
that.
5 points of healing for you, but now you're not on death's door, so to speak.
Okay. So, can we do a check? Did another crystal fall for me?
No, one did not fall
Okay.
for you.
Did we check that other crystal?
No.
No.
Can
Leo's
we?
about to grab it.
You're gonna just pick it
How
up?
about you
Oh,
not grab
willy-nilly?
it?
You're
I
gonna
will
pick-
try to rush and grab it first.
Okay.
You're gonna pick it up all willy-nilly?
Small
Okay.
green crystal.
Okay.
Wait, who picked it up? Leo
I
or
did.
or Anik? Okay.
So, anything special about it?
Roll an Arcana check.
All right, one moment. I know nothing. That is a 7.
Bring it to the group.
Yes.
Lieli will try something. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but using his one finger, touches this crystal and casts Identify.
You used it for the card today.
Oh, that was yesterday.
No, that was today.
Oh, no. Did we actually use it on the deck of cards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know what the deck of cards did.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're using a spell slot?
Yep, using a spell slot, Identify on the crystal.
Alright. Spending a minute focusing on the crystal. It had some type of conjuration magic in it, but looks like all of it has dissipated.
Well, it was a sort of type of conjuration crystal. Probably from the weird. Because it's been already casted.
What's going on with the drone guys while this is all happening?
They're unresponsive. They're just moving about. It looks just like a programmed robot.
Are the spheres, are they doing anything special?
I mean,
Smear.
your bits of hair are staticky being close to them, but you just feel
Like
this...
when you touch one of those plasma balls and
I will kind of say into the amulet. Well, folks, I think we have how should I put this? Elementals trapped in these balls, and perhaps we should get some help to deal with them.
Yes.
I think they will probably be fine for now. Obviously, we don't have any issues there, but now we know what they are, so we can go back to the guilds and tell them, see if we have anybody who maybe wants to help freeze these elementals.
I kind of want to bring a drone.
Why?
You want to bring a drone?
Why not? I don't know if they want to fight me if I go try and program one to come with us.
I will stand exactly 25 feet away. I will cast.
Lily's right here.
I will cast Mage Hand, and I will have it facepalm me. So you do not see me facepalm myself, but rather I cast a hand, which takes about 3 seconds or so, and then it facepalms me. We should not take those things with us.
Maybe we can give it to Guardian as a
I
pet.
was gonna say we could probably get a good price for this thing at the guild.
I have a feeling that if we move it, they will probably just be as annoying as they are, and they might just, in fact, come back here. So we can leave them. They won't go anywhere. They look to be not happy and healthy, but they are following the routine.
Guardian might want a friend.
We're not going to leave this place here. We are going to come back. However, I don't think we should.
You
move
did
them.
break in here, so it might
Probably not a good idea to come back.
It might, if you want to adventure more, this might be the only time you get to.
Oh dear.
I mean, I want to adventure, but I didn't take any damage, so I just kind of.
Where do you want to go, Pandora?
Where is there
Wait,
to
is there any room? Are there any extra rooms in here?
There's a room underneath the catwalk here.
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Mhm.
I am going to walk over to it then.
All right. Traveling down the catwalk, these
Oh, what just happened?
creatures don't really mind you any business as they are just moving these crystals along. No words, no nothing, as they travel. The door underneath the catwalk leads to a long path which seems to be mostly connected to storage rooms that you have seen while working around in the dock.
Why is it so dark over here?
because there's no light.
A dark vision.
Thank you.
Oh, this is what dark vision looks like.
So
Dark vision
Going?
time.
there is there like a hallway that goes elsewhere?
Yeah, I mean, the hallway
Where's-
continues down farther and farther. It's
This
just for
way,
the most
right?
part, it looks like it connects to whatever,
Ah.
repairs and such there. About a good 10, 15 minutes. You find yourselves, because I'm trying to.
I
Oh,
was
hey,
gonna say,
there I
you
am.
found it?
Hi.
Where?
I
don't
as
know
we
how
are
to-
working DM, is it possible for a ranger to ritual cast spells?
Yes, in my games you can.
Okay, I would like to start ritually casting detect magic. It takes about 10 minutes, so
All right.
I want to take a look at this hallway, make sure there's nothing coming up that we are not expecting.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
which one?
Vok and Anik, as you spend some time ritual casting.
16.
All right. Detect magic.
21. Wait, perception check. Sorry, makes that a 25. I rolled a natural 19.
Yeah.
Down the hall, you can sense a faint bit of evocation magic, only in a small amount, and this is very faint. And then to your left, where this hall branches off a bit, there seems to be some type of magic coming from that way, a larger amount of evocation, but
I have a feeling that these might be storehouses of some sort, holding those little crystals.
What about the door directly in front of us? Is there anything coming from that one?
that's the one coming with the small amount of evocation.
I'm gonna try and sneak around the corner here.
I didn't. I just plowed right through.
You did. You went right through. I'm gonna try and sneak around this way. Oh, there's another door there,
Yeah.
and there's a thing there.
Are you sure that this is a good idea to snoop around?
Yes. So, anything happen as I cross the hallway, DM?
Abjuration magic is coming from the statue.
That's
From the statue.
Don't touch the statue. We learned the hard way about statues. Well, we almost learned the hard way.
Oh, so that would be another one of those weird protection thingies, I'm assuming. I think that you should not get anywhere near it
Oh.
at all. Like at all. Pandora, are you perhaps good with locks?
Sometimes.
Do you want to come see if this door up here is locked? Actually, why am I doing that? I will walk up to the door and I will check to see if it is locked. I'm assuming there is no like magic connected to the door itself.
The wooden door, there's no lock.
Oh, there is no
No.
lock.
No, the door I'm looking at, there's a lock. That looks like a safe.
I will slowly crack open the door while holding my kukri.
Somebody give me a little bit more healing.
All right.
I
Three-
am fairly topped out.
I wish I had.
You notice as the lamps in this room give off a bit of evocation magic. 3 statues in the room give off abjuration magic, along with a carving on the floor that gives off a bit of conjuration magic.
What carving on the floor?
Okay. In my personal opinion, we had a job, which was figure out what was going on. I think we have figured out what has gone on. And considering the fact that I can heal exactly once more, which I kind of want to save in case one of you accidentally, I don't know, dies. I think that perhaps we should just very carefully make our way out.
You said there was a spot on the floor?
Yeah,
Yes.
can I roll an investigation for the spot on the floor?
It is a teleportation circle of some sort. I'm assuming it is a evocation. It probably is a teleportation circle.
I'm guessing it's the lighted up areas that are spots where the magic are.
Those are those. You get the sense that they're magic torches, basically, or magic candles.
Those are torches that will probably not go out, I'm assuming. Why are we investigating this? Why are we not just walking out of here? We are kind of...
You notice that this office seems a bit more like a relaxation area. A thin layer of dust covers everything. Looks like someone hasn't been here in a while. There's no
leave at some point.
Except for the desk. The desk seems clear.
See, it's a
along
desk.
The desk seems to be cleared and possibly used recently due to the lack of dust on it. If you guys would like to investigate, you can.
Can we
Can I
investigate from
investigate
afar?
I am
Roll an
going
investigation check.
to...
Liely's going to go outside and watch outside to see. Just
Why
spotting.
are we doing this? If we make a wrong move, those armors are going to start moving. We need to get out of here.
I rolled
Why?
a 19 on an investigation on the desk.
Pandora.
All right.
Miss Pancake.
Yes, Hobby
Mademoiselle.
Gobby.
Okay, Pancake.
With that 19, you look at the desk and notice that these notes talk about something. Some information notes talking about the wildlands. Something about an item called Crimson Wood. And
Well,
talking
somebody
about,
perked up.
talking about
am
a
going to keep
talking
an
about
eye.
along with talking about some type of ship that they're saying can move faster than the previous airships, and they're not fully sure about the weight. They're able to get it moving faster, but not fully able to equip with enough weapons on it. The crew is
Maybe it's
only
a
for
good thing.
the crew's only for 10 people that could fit on this ship. It is half the size of a normal one with a quarter of the weight of any other ship, but the sturdiness of any type of ironclad airship. I mean,
Are you gonna share
I
that
am
information
keeping a
with us?
very, very close eye on those statues.
make an insight check.
An insight check. Oh dear. Okay.
Fuck. Do you want to roll your investigation check, or what'd you get on yours?
Hold on. I rolled an 18 plus 30, 20.
You noticed something over by the books.
I got a
Oh,
10.
fuck.
Okay.
I noticed something over by the books. Can
The
I
bookshelves.
investigate it without going towards the books?
Well, it looks like a part of the, what you do notice is on the floor, there seems to be marks that are sort of brushed away in a very peculiar pattern.
On the floor by the books.
By the bookshelves, yes.
Do I know where the spot on the floor where the magic is?
Yeah, you can clearly see it. It's, like, raised above on a stone platform.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's this thing over here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that thing over
it's
there.
on the other
Oh,
side of
okay.
the room.
Okay. Good. Good. So as long as I don't get crazy, I'm not gonna touch. I'm not touching the books, but I'm going to investigate the patterns of the footprints or
They're
whatever
not
is on the floor by the book.
They're like
What?
like wheels, like something had been moved
Alright.
out.
I'm investigating the bookshelf, but I'm not actually touching the bookshelf. Okay.
You're not touching the bookshelf, but you're investigating the bookshelf.
Yes. I'm looking.
Just looking at
I'm
the
really-
bookshelves intensively.
Mhm.
Make a perception check for me.
No, 18. Math.
You can hear faintly wind, like air, not like anything torrential, not anything from like the elemental that you just fought. You just hear like a bit of
Ah, damn it. How do I?
as
deleting
Delete that.
thing.
I'm trying to delete that.
How do you delete that?
I
Click
don't
on
know.
it and hit delete. I got it.
Thank you. So in this general area, I don't know if you can see my square.
Yes.
That's where I'm hearing the wind.
You're hearing it from, yeah, right about there, that general area.
Secret tunnel!
Okay.
Liely is just going to investigate what Pandora is looking at.
It is Hobby Gobby
Anik
mad
is
at
not
us.
moving from the doorway, and he is trying to make sure that nothing is sneaking up on either direction, and he is very anxious right now.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Anik.
Yes.
We've got a secret tunnel.
I will
There's a
cast Mage Hand, and I will send it over to Vak. So I'm going to have to move in like 2 squares.
All right.
Would you like me to try and pull some things?
I'm gonna move back first, and then you guys might want to move away from the door.
Away from the door?
No, they might want to move away from the desk. I mean,
Do you think that there is like certain things I need to pull or something?
I think we should do a check for traps on the bookcase to make sure we're not going to activate any certain.
Oh, you mean like those statues?
Yeah, we don't want to activate the statues by touching on the secret tunnel. Uh-oh. Check the doorway.
Anik, as you look behind you, you see
Why
one.
would
you
you
close-
do this, folks?
Why wouldn't you close the door?
You just see as this small.
Step
It's-
over to the side.
Seems to be built to look more like a female, but still, either way, with this body type, looks like elvish model. Like Clockwork being in, like, it best be surmised as like a maid outfit. Hello.
Don't move.
It's like a T-Rex. Leave it alone. Still.
What is?
Oh, it noticed us. Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Do you make conversation?
Lily
Yes.
wants to say something.
No.
What? Why are you raising your hand?
I was like,
Are
don't
you
move,
sure?
So I'm not moving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, with
I
the
I
will,
thought you were sure.
Look
Raise your hand.
towards the maid, the maid thingy, right?
Yeah.
Can you make conversation?
Maid
Yes.
bot 3000.
Like, you just see, yes.
Mega Maid.
I do apologize for the startled. You startled me just a little. Would
And
you?
she's still holding that place, like, sort of trembled. She's about 5 foot
You
tall.
can move.
I
good.
step in front of Anik and put her arms down.
We mean you no harm. We are friends.
Are you with the Nico Reese?
The who?
That
Nico
would
Reese.
be quick question before we answer yours, if that is okay. If we are not, are we in trouble?
Roll a persuasion or deception check.
That is okay. I'm actually pretty good at these. One moment.
Come on.
Because I
I'm
assume
trying
you're
to roll
passing
it.
this off as a joke, right?
Yes, it does not work. I
What'd
rolled
you
a
get?
natural 3. I have a 9.
9! You know what 9 is? It's German for no!
I'll drink for that.
Do you want me to try and if this fails?
You're lucky. You're lucky. I got a 7.
This is like
I
Guardian,
will
isn't
break
it?
out into a bit of nervous laughter.
No, the worst part is that this was Guardian. You would not stand a chance with
No,
that shit.
I know.
But yeah,
We have a friend you might like.
nice. Well, only the Nico Reese would be allowed back here. The ones who the ones who built us.
But of course.
And you see, like, on the chest of this this Forge class is like the same emblem that's on the building you're in, the Skyforge emblem, like just like not welded on there almost. As so, you're with them, right?
Why else would we be back here, huh?
I guess you have a point.
Do forgive me.
Do you want me to come back later to clean?
That would be wonderful. I do apologize for disrupting your routine, but we have a little bit of business.
It's fine. And you just see her sort of look over by the desk where you see like a ink file like got knocked over and broken, and she's walking. She walked in with a mop, and like you can tell that deception. She looks over at it. I mean, there's no eyes, no eyeballs to move, but it's like. Head moves towards it, looks back. Very well, I'll be back, and just like like slow, walks away. I mean, it is that robotic walk, but yeah, just moves away.
I'm going to turn towards my group. Now we have two options. We can go through the secret tunnel, or we can do our job and get out of here and inform the people about the elementals.
Okay, but. We probably won't be able to get back here.
Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
Apparently the bugbear is a big problem.
Tunnel!
I do not care. I do not want to die. I have no idea who these Nicholas are,
Why
but
is
they
he
do not sound fun.
Oh shit, he's counting. That makes me
Why are
scared.
you
No,
counting?
I'm counting on how many shots we have to do after this scene.
All of them.
Because
I
you
just
keep
went-
saying that, you keep saying secret tunnel, so it's like
I've drank just about every time.
I'm going to drink afterwards because I knew you were going to pull this.
So,
Only time I'm going to drink is someone starts
Perhaps.
singing that song.
I don't know the song,
So-
Arlen.
I don't know the song either.
We
Let
need
us-
Mama in here.
Secret tunnel through the mountain.
perhaps we should
Perhaps.
get out of here before we get in more trouble. I nearly didn't convince that maid to leave. They do not
He
have
does
eyes.
have a point, and we are kind of hurting. But fucking secret tunnel.
We can make our own secret tunnel if we get enough money. Let's just go.
So, Lily, as you're looking through this paperwork, as they're having this argument,
I can hear a little birdie in the form of maybe a storm that is agreeing with me. Let us go.
you hear, you look over this, and it talks about, in the Savage Lands, we have retrieved enough crimson wood to create a functional skyship. Due to the oddities of this material, thanks to our benefactor who gave us this item.
Stormy redeems. Do a shot or take a shot.
Oh, take a shot. Dang it!
Right.
I don't have anything, so I'm taking a shot of water.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn kernels. Alright,
Did you say you did a shot of popcorn kernels?
yeah.
Because he has no drink with him right now.
Thanks to Secret Tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
There's going to be a counter somewhere in the YouTube video.
Thank you, Stealthy Stormy.
Indeed.
Thank you, Stormy.
So I'm going to very nervously look and make sure that the maid is completely gone. Then I
Close
will
the
again
door.
say to my group,
She closed the
no,
door.
keep the door open.
Okay.
I think if we don't leave, Hobby Gobby is going to have an aneurysm.
I just might, and that
Did we
is not
finish?
the worst of our
Did Leo
problems.
finish finding out what he found in the paperwork?
No, because we keep going back to that. Alright. So, Lily, what it mentions is... this talk is from one Alexander Niclery, and speaking to, like, sort of in a form of a letter. to a General Isha.
Do I know General Liege?
Isha? Yeah, the lady who trained you.
Remember.
It mentions, due to some good benefactors in the Savage Islands, we have obtained some of what they are calling crimson wood. The material is cheap when harvested, comparable to items such as mithril or... Oh, it mostly talks about items compared to mithril. We have attained enough to actually create the first prototype we are calling the Cloud Piercer. Unfortunately, due to the size of the ship and the amount we had, the crew has cut back from a crew of 30 to a crew of 10, 5 officers and 5 crew mates. Or no, sorry, 6 officers, 5 crewmates. So a crew of 11. The ship is capable of reaching twice the speed of a normal airship, along with having a hardier hull and only being a quarter of the weight. The ship, though, we have run into issues about equipping weapons onto it due to the weight of it and tossing off the small vessel. It is believed that possibly 1 cannon on each side could be added with 1 ballista, but at this point in time we have not tested that out due to the lack of crimson wood in the location. I do request that your venture into the Savage Island to obtain more of this item and claim more land in the honor of Atlanther. And then after that it starts showing different sketches of the ship and how it is functioning. On the documentation, there is a 3-digit code of 4-digit code of 1610. They go, and then left, right. But from that point there, it seems mostly to be talking about a ship they had built out of crimson wood. Another thing mentioned in there was the Savage that attempted to attack the head of House Silverfang dealt with properly? I do hope so. If not, your career is in jeopardy if any mention of that were to spread outward.
Do we know who the Savage was?
Nope.
Does Leo?
No. Well, Savage does limit down to 1, as in this area, Lily, as you've been experienced, mentioning of Zul and the island of Zul, or any Zulian, they usually refer to as savages, placed into the newspapers, any type of radio communication, all of that is referring to the savages as they attack in a guerrilla warfare type style.
Lieli takes the letter, pockets it.
Alright.
Well, now that you are done reading a letter, should we make it out? Please? I know we have a secret tunnel, but I know that Lee
We
over
have
there
a secret
is
tunnel
sitting-
and a vault. Come on!
I know that Lee is nearly dead, and this is not what we signed up for. Quite literally. We were just supposed to find out what was making the thing, and we found out what it is. It is air elementals.
We have a secret
Oh.
tunnel and a vault.
Sorry,
And I
did
think we have a
forget
code
one
for the
part.
vault.
I did forget one part in your letter. It does mention that this could be possibly the first ship to do any type of oceanic flight, which, to most of your knowledge, is something that has not happened due to the ships only being about 80 years old, and anything outside the continent has been claimed as death, and all attempts against it have usually wound up in some type of major issue. The farthest that came along was someone who flew from the Crown City in the in the province of the Atlanthers, or province of Crown, and flew to Athos, which is almost half the continent itself. During this time, the ship was almost destroyed due to strong winds and turbulence, and the people on board were almost prone to mutiny due to the constant torment they had to go through.
Okay, before we leave, can we at least check and see if the vault is booby-trapped?
Okay.
And it
no.
wait over here.
Wait. Before we even go by the vault, we're gonna check and make sure nothing in that area is going to activate the sentry that's in the area of the vault. If that's where we're
then
going.
Can one of my lovely magic casters figure that out?
I am going to send my mage hand, and I'm going to kind of just like lightly and gently tap on the statue.
You see as it sits up for a second as you tap on it. Like, goes into a guard position for a good 10-20 minutes until finally it goes into a resting position.
Do you
20
tap on the
minutes
thing?
or seconds?
Minutes.
Okay. As soon as I see it moving, I whisper into the things. Yeah, no, that thing is very active. We should leave.
Well, it's only when you tapped it.
Yes,
Would you
I
like to
tapped
try?
it.
But I mean, that's like going up to it and going like actual contact with the item.
Can I try?
I use my
past
mage
it?
hand to do that.
Sure. Roll a stealth check. And
26.
Yeah, you can easily. You're like, you walk by it, you do the cha-cha by it. How are you gonna do this?
For
Do
the
you-
record, Anik is sitting there aghast in horror as this happens.
You see as they walk
and
by.
the mage hand goes to just cover Anix's mouth.
I never thought of using a mage hand to cover his mouth. Like, oh no!
Wait, I want to look. I want to inspect the vault door. I'm not gonna touch it. I want to take a look at it and see what it looks like. What do I see?
It is a combination lock, typical safe type. Just
As this is happening, I'm going to look painfully over to Liege. I'm going to tap him, and I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast another Cure Wounds.
Just as a last ditch resort.
That is 9 points of healing for you, Liege.
How you doing now, Lieli?
That's how many?
9.
9.
9.
Nueve. You're
Yes.
good now?
Yep. Not full, but I'm okay. So,
I also
Anik?
have no emergency way to get you guys up, so...
Anik, we need you on this one. And I cast invisibility on Anik.
I will look down at my hands. I will use my mage hand, which presumably is still up, and just kind of pass it over my own eyes, then Liarly's eyes.
We don't see anything.
you see the
No.
mage hand, but like
I will take one step per like second and try to get across past the guard.
all right.
Can I investigate the door further?
Take a step back.
For traps, roll investigation.
7.
Like,
That was sad.
I'm checking it also.
I am not nearly close enough. Wait, I am finally close enough. I'm going to cast guidance on Vac.
Invisibility fades.
I'm not casting it.
Is that a use?
Oh, I used a spell, so yes, it does fade.
21.
+4? Plus a d4?
21. Yeah, so 25.
Well, plus a d4. You have to roll a d4 for it.
Oh. 25.
There you go.
Vok is a sturdy vault door. Simple tumble lock. Put on it.
Do I think I can muscle this thing open?
I mean, if you want to attempt that Herculean task, sure,
I
you
don't
may
think I do.
try.
I don't think I do.
I'm
But
just going to
looking
whisper
at it,
into
you can
Vok's
tell
ears.
this is almost like a bunker type door.
I'm going to whisper into Vok's ears. You said we were going to just check to see if it was trapped. Can we please leave?
It's not trapped,
Really?
though.
Would you like to look at it?
Because for the record, that
Yes,
guard
we
is
always
currently
don't look at
watching
it.
us.
Go get.
Is the guard watching
so-
us now?
No.
No, I tapped it with mage hands.
Yeah, it shut down after 10 minutes. It went to like
Yeah.
a rest mode.
So
Just
Leali,
don't touch the thing.
Leali, since it dissipates invisibility for Anik and casts invisibility with sorcery points on
right.
himself.
Okay.
Pass through and just go sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneaky,
Sneaky
sneak.
sneak.
As long as you don't touch the thing, I think you're okay.
And so that so question. The safe is a combination lock.
Yes.
And we have a combination.
Leali has it. That's why
But we
Leali-
also it's 1610 left to right. We don't know exactly what it
maybe left for the first number and the second number.
If
should be
we
the right.
try and we fail, the shit will hitteth the fanneth. Just saying,
Very eloquently put.
right?
I am using
I
mage
see.
hands
Okay.
to just make that like I am watching you with like the fingers and everything.
Pandora, would you like
Yes.
to roll another investigation check to tell what kind of mechanism this would have?
Like
Yes.
like Leali goes to the letters to check if it's like
9.
Oh no.
he's really
Oh, no.
sad. No.
You lucky son of a bitch. You assume that when it mentions left right, that is the proper way to do it. Looking at it and appearing at the type of mechanism here, you haven't personally dealt with that many, but you have studied them and looked up certain types of locks to get into areas. It looks like it would be left right.
Okay.
So
but
the
we don't
first
know.
two numbers would be to the left, and the last two numbers being to the
It
right.
would be turn left, like twice to activate. Go
Yep.
16.
How many numbers are on the dial?
2. Oh wait, what? How many?
They're double digits, but basically going from 1 to 9. It's a full-on, tiny, basically 1 to 100.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I pass that information along to everyone else to see if we still want to try and open it or not.
I don't think Anik wants to open it.
Anik is going to look at all three of you. We have two choices. Either we leave now, or we just do this.
Oh no, there's a third choice.
No, there is not.
Secret tunnel.
Anik is going to look at you. He is going to facepalm with the mage hand once more. He's then going to use the mage hand to move the tumblers to 16, then 10.
All right.
just gave up and made the decision for us.
Yannick is just okay. You know what?
He's like, fuck it, let's go.
I said 2 options, and I mean 2 options.
We dine in hell tonight, boys.
This is
We have to
gonna
roll
go
anything?
very badly.
I'll stand in
or
front.
Very
Roll a. Roll. Well, this is with Mage Hand, so. You can either roll a sleight of hand check, and you roll a sleight of hand check, but you can either use your charisma or dexterity modifier.
Oh. A sleight of hand, huh?
Yes.
That is 21.
All right. As you.
Wait, sorry, it is purely 19. Sorry. I counted it twice. It is 19.
All right. Still, that's
Door still
enough.
opens.
Yeah, this is a good roll.
As you put the code in, go up to it, take the large handles on the side, and twist. You feel as the door opens in towards the hall, and you, for a moment, all you see is gray shifting colors. As suddenly a light flickers on in that room.
Uh-oh. Airships.
Well, okay, so first of all, I was standing over here. So I will now just walk towards it. I will step into it. Oh, that is a big ship.
Oh my.
Is this the airship that was spoke of in the letters?
It is, and it's made of crimson. Do I recognize if it's crimson wood or not? Do I recognize if it's crimson wood or not?
So, as you guys walk into this room, you notice this. I mean, it is a massive ship. Don't get me wrong, but it is small compared to other cloud ships you have seen. It has a very distinctive, dark, almost crimson red color to where most of the wood is. Bits of parts, like the hull and such, but things like the stairs and railings are normal, oak wood that you could find around this area. It has a distinctive reddish color to everything else on the hull, though. The body of the ship and everything else. And yes, Lily, you see this as crimson wood as you look down at your service blade and see that it is the same material.
Is
Mark
there any
has a
way to get this
question.
out of the room?
Looking up, there is what looks like peering
Anik
up.
is going to take a seat as he sees Vac is just looking everywhere, and he is going to watch that statue. And he is just sitting right in the middle of the door.
All right, Anik, you want to roll a perception check?
I do, yes. 1 moment.
But
What happens to the 20s? Well, what is that? Wow, this is impossible. Okay, here we go.
I'm
Let's
Vox,
very
let's-
much-
roll.
excitement.
Looking up, you do see there seems to be some type of large hatch, big enough for the ship to get through. You're assuming this is where the way they use to get it out when testing. The whole area you're in is submerged.
That is a
under-
natural 20 perception check. Sorry. That is a
A
total
what?
of 26.
Okay, good to know. But it looks like there's a massive hatch above you, probably good 30, 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
By this time, your detect magic Anik has faded.
Yes, of course.
But yes,
I believe Anik is fed up with our antics.
I'm going to look over. Red pancake. I am just fearful that we might die.
It'll be
You
a hell of a
worry too
story.
much, Hobby Gobby.
It'll be a hell of a story.
I have no more spell slots. Little bit worrisome. I am tapped out of the magic.
So this is the ship they were talking about in the letters, right?
yes.
Correct.
Can we do an investigation on the room itself to see if there's anything else in here?
Sure.
16.
I got a dirty 20.
Alright, you got a dirty 20?
Yep.
You got 16? Actually, wait, I just realized something. Where is my designated camera guy? Yeah. Like, you're supposed to tell me what's on stream there. Bye.
Oh, were we all not paying
No.
attention?
Yeah, we're just paying attention to us. Oh, just our characters, but not on stream.
Oh,
Alright. What you do find... Well, to investigate this whole room, there is connections to the ship that you can easily get onto. For the most part, what you find is a couple levers and such that looks like they're connecting the ship, holding it above ground as they don't constantly want the engine to run, possibly.
I am simply going to whisper into the thing, are we really thinking about stealing an airship? Because that sounds like a great way to make some enemies.
I mean, it's not completely off the table.
Plus, I just made a new enemy, shows the letter.
Anik,
We.
you hear heavy footsteps, almost like an armored creature moving
well,
down the
fuck.
hall. You do see as...
I am going to whisper into the thing as soon as I hear them. So we are no longer alone. We need to get out of here right now.
You do see as what looks like
Right now.
the that suit of armor goes from a deactivated state to almost an active. Just standing straight.
That suit of armor is no longer happy.
Do we
with us.
see any other way out of the vault room besides the roof?
No.
We have two choices, as you like to say.
We
We
not-
take the ship and we go up, or we go down the hallway and possibly have to deal with
It's
Mr.
coming
Metal
from
Man.
the same direction you guys that you came from with your 20, Anik. Not from the room above, but from the hallway you first entered into.
So I am pretty sure we have suits of armors coming from those rooms that we explored.
Only one. No, not the room
Only
you
one.
explored.
No.
Coming from over in this general area.
In this
This
area.
one. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's coming this way.
Yes, it's coming down. It's coming from the south.
It's coming from the original room.
Is it
And
coming
going-
from the stairs or the room?
It's coming from the hallway.
Just from the hallways that we walked through?
Yes, down the hallway from basically the hallway you took to get to the office area from the factory.
So we're screwed.
So
Or we take our
have-
chance and hide in the room with the airship and wait.
Hiding in the airship.
Leah Lee? Are these good guys?
The people that are making the airship, are they good people?
They possibly killed my father, and they called us savages.
Given my military experience and our lack of crew, how long would it take us to get the ship up and running in order to escape?
For the size of the ship, you could get it up and running. You have the minimal amount needed.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it up and running and a little bit of a flight, but you would need at least, if you want to travel any farther than just close, you would need something like a bosun on the ship
Okay.
to help with any repairs, along with if you have a full crew, you'll be able to move at full speed. But right now,
But we would be able to go up and escape.
you'll be able to go up and escape.
Hey DM. Do I remember how big sorry, I forgot his name, but the farmer's farm is?
I mean, there's
George.
okay,
George's farm. How big is it?
only about 5 acres.
I was thinking the same thing.
Is it big
Yes.
enough for this ship?
You can land it there, but again, it's an airship.
Yeah, I know, but is it big enough to land the ship there?
Yes, you're also at a dock system with a ship that is technically not registered to anyone because it is a secret.
Yeah, I'm also aware of that. Okay. Anik is going to very quickly stand up.
I mean, you can land it at his house if you want to do it.
I am going to look at Liali. All right, Liali. So these people killed your father, yes?
Possibly, yes.
Liali, they killed your father, yes?
He angrily nods.
Well, I believe there is a term where turnabout is fair trade. I am going to shut the vault door.
Okay.
You might want to get in the room first.
I am inside the vault. Looking at Liali. I shut the vault door.
And from there, why don't we take a break?
Very good.
Hi guys, I just want to give you a little heads up. Pie Lover did have to leave halfway through the session, so we have a special guest for you. The one, the only, Bottle of Chaos herself, Stealthy Stormy.
Interesting.
Yes. So,
I love it.
as the door has been locked, you see as Anik has shut the door and just sort of booked it towards a ship.
Yeah, how far down is the ship from where we're standing?
It's almost level. It's probably about only 2 feet down,
Okay.
but almost 5 foot away. So just like, you see him like take a step, hit the railing, and leap.
Okay.
We going to take this or not?
Liege. I'm on the ship.
All right. Oh,
There we go. Now I'm on.
Jumping in. What?
Can we do a quick investigation of the ship? Make sure there's nothing silly on it.
all right, sure. Roll investigation.
Just going to the deck. Hold on.
I got 15.
19 plus 2, 21.
11.
All right. Vok, you do notice something scurrying about the ship as soon as the thuds land. And a panicked Anik's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. How'd you get this to move?
What do I notice?
Toby, would you like to introduce yourself?
Uh-huh.
So cowering behind a barrel or a box somewhere, you hear this high-pitched I'm in the wrong spot. There's a cowering kobold in some studded leather armor, trying, his damnedest to just kind of, hunker down in this corner and try not to be seen.
Which corner? Oh, wait, no.
Oh wait, we got
Oh,
We need a token for you.
I mean,
do you just plot me some? I can't see it. I don't have. What's
Yeah,
the login? I don't know.
mostly just have it set for this one, so we don't have to see it all. But yeah, just you see her like cowering underneath one of the stairs. Just
Hello, friend.
Oh shit! They can see me.
don't move. I hope that works.
Is that a cold?
I offer my hand. Hello, friend. We mean you no harm.
Peeks out from behind the box. Hi. Sticks his little hand out. He's only like 2 feet tall, by the way.
Yeah, I'm 7.
With the long sword. Yeah.
In that case, we're going to move the large bugbear out of the way, and I'm going to get down. And
I get down
how
on my
did you
knee.
get here?
Well, you see, my master sent me here to acquire things from this location for his store. and occasionally sell around the guild. I'm in over my head.
All right, who do you sell them to in the guild? Which guild do you send them to?
Wait, who are you?
My name is Vok. Which guild are you? Are you part of the guild, or you just sell to the guild?
Are we talking about the guild or another guild?
The guild.
The guild.
Are you
Like-
part of the
like-
Outcast Guild?
Yes, no. My master is a part of the Outcast Guild. I get dragged there against my will. I'm pretty sure Sebas was gonna eat me at one point.
Who is your master?
Oh, my master is Egan. Egan the Magnificent. He's the bestest wizard of all times.
You hear like from the back of them like a little echo, and you notice there's an amulet on the back that just should go, "All hail Egan."
Okay. So,
Oh,
do you
I'm
need help
Kobe,
getting
by
out
the
of
way.
here? Hello, Kobe. I am Vok.
I'm
These are my-
Liege.
That's Lieli.
I'm Pandora.
I've been calling him Lily.
Lily, that works. I can say that.
Whatever.
And
And
this is
I'm
Pandora.
Pandora.
Hello.
The quiet one over there. That's Anik.
He looks very stressed. I should know. I'm terrified of dying all the time.
So is he.
So,
Oh,
especially today.
I just tossed him off the map. I didn't mean to do that. I don't have it up on stream. It's just my mouse went.
So we want to get out of here. Would you like to come with us?
Yes, please.
No.
What do you know about sailing a vessel like this?
What does Kobe know about sailing a vessel like this?
Roll an Arcana check, and as you do, you start
I
to
know-
hear as the gears are moving on that vault door.
Okay, we need to move. We need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Dirty
we-
20.
Quick.
Kobe, you do know about. You know of activating one of these engines. You've seen
Mhm.
one before. You've dealt one before. Egan has used them as experiments and almost got you killed from one before.
Okay.
Yes.
I know how to fly an airship, right?
No, but you think you have enough experience. It's like seeing your mom drive all
I
the
can-
time.
I can figure it out.
Figure it out as we go.
I've been on airships most of my life. I should at least know a little bit.
Lieli doesn't know about airships, so he goes into the corner like, this is pristine crimson wood. So
What does
beautiful."
Pandora know about airships?
You would know.
Nothing.
You and Kobe would know the most
We-
about airships.
Okay,
They've
Kobe,
not
you
become
know-
a public thing until like 20 years ago. These were
Fair
mostly in military beforehand.
Kobe, do you know anything about airships?
A little, yes. Actually,
Okay.
I got a dirty 20. So
Go start the
I'm
engines.
dead.
I'll
wait,
steer.
Wait. What does a dirty 20? Anyway, yes, I can work it.
Don't worry
Wow,
about what it
break-
means.
break
Just out.
We're not worrying about things right now. Let's start the engines so we can hightail out of here. There's something bad coming through that door soon.
Oh, it's about to open.
So
I thought it was you guys. Okay, never mind. And like he like scurries off, like he pops up like all 2 feet of himself and like is running to where the engines are.
All right, Kobe,
are the engines on?
you book one of these engines. You start messing with it. You look at this crystal, and you're able to barely start it up. As in fact, you start to feel the ship lift up, and you see the ropes around it holding it start to go slack. You do notice a lever on the. You do notice one of the rods in the center of the ship, where the mast would be. This rope is connected as you see the balloon starting to fill with their elemental energies. It's
Okay.
just aloft it. This one seems to be connected to the.
Is
Up
there
into the
anything that's
trapdoor?
going to keep us here?
As far as you can tell, no, and you feel the ship starting to rise. It's just the trapdoor above.
So if
To
we
get
pull the lever,
the
it'll
ceiling open.
You assume so.
Okay. Where is the lever?
Lever
I
would be
run
right
What
over
the
in the
and
center.
crap is that thing?
As you guys see, there is a man in a top hat, a porcelain mask. As he looks at you, and you're about 15 feet above the railing, as you're rising steadily.
Hit the lever.
I need to run to go to the lever.
Where is the lever? Is it on the boat?
In the
or
middle
is it
of the ship.
Right in the middle of the ship.
Okay.
Right, Vandor's right in front of it. But
Okay, hit the
Vandor,
lever.
you're able to run up to it. Pull that lever. You guys start to hear as the gears above are starting to move. You, anyone here speak Infernal?
I do.
I speak abyssal.
All right.
Pandora speaks Infernal.
Yep.
You hear as you just hear this man cry out, "Stop them now!" and you see as armored versions of the drones run in.
No. No,
with
no.
crossbows in hand, starting to fire at the ship as it raises up.
No.
Prepare
No.
for
I
attack.
need Lily and Pandora to roll a dex save.
Dex save, go! Come on, roll a dex save. 19!
15.
Okay, you're both able to, as these volleys of arrows are starting to be fired off, able to duck out of the way a bit.
Yay! I can duck.
You see as
They're
it gets
attacking!
about 20 feet above the rafters, you're about another 20 away from getting out of this room. Buck, roll d20 for me. Add in your strength modifier.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
You feel for a second as you hear a boom. The ship moves to the side. I mean, everyone except for Vok to roll a dex save. As you see a fireball erupt on the side of the ship.
Dex save.
24.
24?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
15.
Lily, you fall ass over Tikal as the ship suddenly shifts. Vok, you're able to keep the ship from hitting the side of this wall. As you hear the arrows still hit the ship, you notice as part of the wood has been burnt on the side from a fireball.
That's not good.
No.
Are
we?
Kobe does like this number in front of the engines, like he displays all the way out, like using his tail for balance, and goes,
You have a
"Oh
tail?
fuck, that's not good." Runs over to where the side of the ship was hit. Kobe's 2 feet tall, but can Kobe reach?
Yeah,
reach
you
over?
can easily like just hop up and like hold over to it and look out as you're in like the
Yeah.
you're underneath where the captain's quarters would be.
Yeah. Kobe runs over there. Can Kobe see where the ship's been hit by the fireball?
Yes, it's probably about like 15 feet away from you is the very edge of the fireball on your side. The center is probably another 30 feet farther than that.
Right.
Hey, Geeks, hold on for a moment. The viewers cannot see what is happening on screen.
Yeah, we don't really have a battle map for that.
Oh, okay.
Theater of
Wow.
mind, please.
Okay, theater
Wow.
mind.
Good job, Leo.
Also, Hail Hydrate.
Hail Hydra.
Hey, you know what?
Um,
Since it's from Mama Gonna Snap, I'll do water.
Diet due for life,
See?
Miss Snap.
Water is not bad at all.
Anyway,
This
Kobe's
has
gonna run over,
water in it.
take
but-
his
That's
javelin,
refreshing.
and see who is just gonna assume that the guy in the mask shot at the
You
ship
see as he's
and
like,
yeet his javelin.
all right, roll your attack.
Can I tell Anik to take the wheel for a second?
Sure.
21.
21 hits.
I just need to. Go ahead.
All right, so that is that's 10 points of piercing damage.
All right.
That's that's max damage. And then he snaps his finger, or not really his finger, but snaps his claws together, and the javelin blinks back to his hand.
I like that move.
You just see. You notice for a second as the spectral armor almost stops the javelin, and then you're able to pierce through. And
Nobody touches Egan's shit, motherfucker.
I want one of those javelins.
I can make you one later.
Lily goes.
I take my spear that I took from the guard,
all right.
and I wing it down at one of them.
All right. Roll for.
At full.
Can I shoot one of them with my short
Nat
bow?
20.
All right. Go for it. Max damage plus
Boom.
roll. And roll for your.
Can
attack.
I do that with both hands? This way I get the D8 plus 4.
Are you? Oh, you're in the
Are
air
you
right now. You
throwing
have to
it?
throw it.
yeah. Oh, okay. So D8, I can't use that one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's only if I. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha. That's all right. Okay.
25.
25?
Yep.
D6.
Are you?
So it'll be
who are
two
you attacking?
D6.
One of the guards or the guy in the mask?
I'm attacking
Guy in
again.
the mask.
All right.
I'm guessing he's the one that threw the fireball. Whoever threw the fireball, that's
Yeah.
what I'm attacking. So I'm doing 2d6 plus 4
Okay.
because I didn't crit.
No, it's.
Do I do the sneak attack as well?
If you hit, yes, you go with a ranged weapon.
What were you saying?
Yeah. Okay, go
It's-
for it.
It's 2d6 plus 4, right?
Max damage plus roll.
Oh, okay. So max damage would be
11
10.
plus 8.
Plus
All right.
another 9, so 19.
Okay, 19
If
hits.
I added that correctly.
Pandora 19 barely hits,
Oh.
and you're.
I did 19 damage.
Yeah, you're 19. You see as. You see as he's like pulling out these spears. Like he goes,
And now
he
I-
grabs onto it as he's like.
I wanted him to think that it was like the guard. I'm throwing
Oh.
Craig under the bus,
Damn it.
and I take
Poor
the wheel back
Craig.
after throw my spear.
All right, and your damage, Pandora.
19.
Okay. Wait, with your spear? With your short sword? I mean, with your
Oh,
we
short
got
bow?
we got a
Short
second
bow.
hail hydrate.
I don't have water on me right now, and I don't want to run away.
It was 11 short bow damage plus 8 for the sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You see this guy turn to a pincushion real fast as
Ding ding ding.
you hear a scream out, and for a second you feel a psychic energy erupt, but you're out of the range of the spell, but you look down and you see the two guards, their heads have ruptured.
Ooh, he
Ooh.
mad.
You just hear, I will get you!
No,
Never fail the Nicodes!
What?
Never fight the Nicodes.
Oh, no.
he said he'll never fail them.
No,
Gotcha.
never fight.
Or never
With
fight.
It'll be fine. Liege goes inside of the ship and tries to mend any damages on it.
Egan's running around, using mend as well. Just sticks,
I thought
like
you were
jumps up,
Kobe.
occasionally smacks, like sorry, Kobe. Occasionally smacks. And you see that he casts mend on that space, and like where the fireball hit, he's like walking across the deck of the ship, mending as he goes.
You're very
Double
helpful.
mending power.
All right. You guys are, but you
Wonder
notice
Twin
something
powers
strange.
activate.
As the ship gets above, out of the tower, and you see as Anik looks over to you, like yells at you, Vok. Vok, should I just go to the farm or should I go out?
Meeting.
At
Everybody
a
come
time
up to the
like
deck.
this.
Where do we want to go to the farm? Do we want to go talk to
I mean,
fuck
he's
is the
asking you,
guy's
should he
name?
go directly to the farm, or should he head like just out and
I'm
around?
driving. I'm driving.
Oh, you took it. Okay, never mind.
I took it back.
I'd go out and around for now because they may be looking for us within.
I know we're already in the air, but is there a spot like that we can hide in the clouds for a minute?
Roll a perception check for me.
11 and 15.
15. Okay. You do see a spot that looks like enough cloud coverage to hide yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
As you do start to engine full blast this way, you look back and you see what looks like a figure flying for a second, but by the time you're in the clouds, you're about a good 200 feet away. You know,
Okay. Okay. Do I see the figure that's flying behind us?
no, it's like you're in full cloud coverage. You can barely
Okay.
see about 10 feet in front of you.
All right. So we need to find somewhere to put this down for a minute until we can figure out our next move. We can go to the farm and go talk to George. I don't know where we're gonna land this at a farm. Do we have landing gear on this thing?
Is that something that Kobe would know?
Yeah, Kobe, you would know typically a ship like this would have some form of immediate landing gear. It would look a bit obvious, but again, George's farm is a bit out of town, even on the island, the floating island of Westwind.
Okay.
And I wouldn't actually, from my childhood, I would know that he would have fields that currently would be bare because they had been used last season.
Yeah.
So there should be at least an acre available for
Is-
us to park this on.
Is that enough room for an airship?
Roll a history check for me.
I wrote this die tonight. Where is history? There it is. +2. 21.
21?
Uh-huh.
You assume so, but the size of the ship would still be a red line, would be a sight for most people to see. Parked there.
Does anybody have something that we... No, none of my cards would do that. Damn it.
There is a spot you do think that could work.
Okay.
Trash City.
I was thinking that also.
Trash City would work.
Uh-huh. Is
There's
it-
enough. It's It's facing away from the town, so no one could actually see the airship. You can
Uh-huh.
park it there and keep it in a stasis flow for however much time you'd probably need. But again, you're not. You think it could possibly work. From your
Alright, so
memories, it would still use up fuel, but not that much to just have a hover.
How much fuel do we have? Are we full?
Yes, from Kobe.
Okay.
Kobe, you would know you guys are full on planar crystals.
Okay.
At this point, Kobe is functioning like Scotty from Star Trek.
I'm giving it off to go, Captain.
But
I will be right back.
all right.
Oh my.
Now, like I was saying before, Lily
You almost got a spit take.
and Kobe, you notice a few things on this ship. First off, the cargo hold is not empty, and it is strange for an experimental vessel like this.
What do we find?
There's different jars and vials of what seems to be creature parts.
I like creature parts. I like trophies.
Eyes, skin, all preserved. Not in a way of like for examination.
Mhm.
More or less in a way of preserving for transplantation.
We're making shit.
Ooh, making.
You also can hear a faint whimper in this area.
Kobe
Is-
goes to
Is there an
investigate the
autopilot,
whimper.
or
I mean, you
can
keep it
Anik
in
take over
stasis.
flying?
Yeah.
I'll go with them
All right.
because we're not in any real danger at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kobe will explain to Anik that to make the ship go where you want to go, you just steer. And you just see, you just this Kobe.
Hands at 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
Then-
Nice and easy. Small corrections.
Also, notice this. If you feel like you're being pushed down on the ship, that's good. If you feel like you're being pulled up, no.
Yeah, being pulled up is bad. That's very bad.
Definitely bad. Yeah, definitely.
Like confirming, like, yeah, I know this stuff.
Okay, so we're back in the cargo hold.
Yes, Kobe is investigating the cargo hold, looking for the source of the whimper.
Alright.
Also, Lily
I-
will do it.
I make my way into the cargo hold.
Vok, you notice is a sight not too foreign to you, coming
Mhm.
from the Pure Miles. You've seen creature parts like this held before, or what they call the superior soldiers.
Mm-hmm. They're making Captain America.
Not Captain America precisely, but you've heard and seen a couple soldiers in battlefield who have had what they said as a child parts grafted on them.
Lovely.
You're not sure what these creature parts are. Kobe, there seems to be a mixture of aberration, draken, along with a bit of what you best could surmise as some type of maybe celestial.
Are they making trash pandas?
It looks like I don't know what that is. Anyway.
They're making raccoon. They're making rocket raccoon.
That's where I was going.
Yes. It looks like they're making things that are using aberrations, celestials, dragons. That's
I interrupt and
terrifying.
go, they're making superior soldiers.
In kind of some kind of weird chimera of whatever they're grafting that shit to.
Why? You call Shenanigans.
Now we're gonna take 2 drakes, Leo. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
Can I interrupt real quick while I show you what I just walked out into the living room to?
What?
Aw.
No, look at the red on his face.
Yeah, why is the red on his face?
Because someone decided to eat a colored pencil.
Oh.
They are. You know, if you're gonna eat it, red's the color to go with.
And we're very proud of ourselves.
Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. It's not the green.
It looks like he's wearing lipstick, not
If you
gold.
know Eminem history.
No, he gave himself a handlebar mustache on one side. It even curled and everything.
Nice.
All right.
He's a joker. Anyway. Would you like to know how I got these scars? And
Drink.
now we're drinking from my pop culture references.
No, I drank because of that.
All right.
I have to.
Okay, so they're making superior soldiers. We're making giant trash pandas.
In theory, yes. Anyway,
I didn't ask it get made.
Kobe continues to find the source of whimpering as he just like occasionally stops and he sees like a weird like preserved whatever, and like you see him just open up his bag and drop it in. Doesn't matter. It's like as he's going, he's just like picking things up and dropping things in. As you realize that it's not filling up, it just keeps going.
Do you have Hermione Granger's bag?
One time, Kobe, as you do look, you open it up and like look at an eye that's on a shelf. Look back at your bag. The fuck? Turn around. Bag activates again. Put it back in there. Dude, shit, the guy here.
You've got the bottomless bag from Harry Potter.
Artificers, man.
Artificers.
I want one of those too.
I can make you one of those as well.
I want one of those.
Just like occasionally, like as they're looking, he's like occasionally like explaining what all this shit does. Like there's a reason why Egan keeps him around if you know who Egan is.
I don't know who Egan is, but I kind of want
I haven't met Egan yet.
You haven't met Egan yet?
We haven't met.
I will
I'm
send you a
starting to think
message on what's going on because
Egon popped in my head.
Mine when I first heard Egan, my mind went to Egad, like Dr. Egad from.
Like,
my mind went to Egon from the Ghostbusters.
It's just like as he's walking through, reaching things up. And at one point, he stops it there and goes, "You're talking me that one."
Sure, buddy. Which one? This one?
Yes.
Here you go, bud.
As you grab one that looks like part of a squid, but
why is it sticky?
You're grabbing onto these jars in there, but it's like looks like part of a squid, maybe.
And best not to ask.
Fair enough. Here's your mucus.
What's the source of the whimpering? Otherwise, I will keep going.
Looking through as Kobe, you're doing your
What's the
shopping
whimpering?
trip, just like, oh, this and that. Oh, I
Wait,
did this.
Can I
blah,
put
blah, blah.
Kobe on my shoulders? This way Kobe can
Yes.
get that thing?
Yes.
There you go.
But what about
Hop up here,
Pandora,
bud.
where he
There you go,
usually
little
goes
man.
on your shoulder?
Little person.
Pandora will be jealous.
I've got Pandora on one side. I've got Kobe on the other. Eventually, I'm gonna have Pandora's kid on Pandora's. I'm an Uber.
All right. Well, traveling through, you do hear the whimpering coming from another part of the sectioned off storage area. It seems like this spot here, they wanted to keep everything secure and separate from anything else. Kobe, you knowing that these are very rare monster materials that can be... Some can be used in potions and weapons, other parts are very strange. Walking into the other room, you do notice there is... You hear the whimpering coming from this room. It is deep.
Is it scared whimpering?
Sort of, yeah, it sounds like scared whimpering.
That's kind of a... Kobe, what's your take on this?
What exactly is Kobe hearing besides any other sounds or?
Sounds like almost like a dog or an animal whimpering with the occasional whoo, whoo.
You got a fucking wolf. You got a fucking wolf on here.
I hate you sometimes. I know. I hate you sometimes. Is there like is there a door? Like,
There's a door there. It's just separated off. It's like the storage area is separated in two parts.
Is there like a key lock we can peek through to see what's in there?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Make a perception check.
Be careful. You have two people on your shoulders.
I put them down for a moment.
I mean, at this point, I could probably pick up Kobe and put him on my shoulder.
True.
And
He only
17.
weighs like
6 feet
20
tall.
pounds. He's like 2 feet tall. He only weighs like a whopping 20 pounds.
You can stand on my shoulders and like hold on to my hair.
Yeah.
Se- 17 perception.
I want you guys picture because Kobe's longsword looks like a great sword on him. Okay.
17 perception.
Yeah.
You can see a few cages in that room.
Are the things in the cages?
I think most of them are probably dead from the smell you have, but you can still hear the faint cries in there.
I have a feeling that in this room are some experiments. Maybe some of them failed. I don't know if we want to open this door.
I think we should be prepared.
Kobe, do you have
anything
any
happens-
healing? Kobe, do you have any healing abilities by chance?
Yes, I do.
Can you help a brother out?
As
Yeah,
he, like,
they
climbs
got
back,
a little beat up.
as he climbs back on your shoulders, he goes, "Okay, yeah, no problem." And he like pats your shoulder and uses cure wounds. So that is 10 healing for you.
Sweet.
All right.
You
Clearly goes and just tells the group, if anything hostile comes over, get your weapons ready.
are we opening the door? My axe is in my hand.
Is it locked?
No.
Okay. Then I have a dagger.
Are you guys both back on my shoulder? Because I have my axe out and I don't want to accidentally like you.
No.
Yeah, like you drop them.
If
I
I
pick
go
up Kobe
hard
and
at
place
this
him on
thing,
my shoulder.
I don't want to throw you.
It's like now.
It's like Kobe's like on your back.
Yeah.
with
Okay.
his javelin. Like you just see his javelin slide like on
Sweet.
It's like the very weirdest
You mounted
version.
me like I'm a horse.
Yeah, it's a very strange version of jousting. Just
It's wizard chess.
You know, I almost gave him a lance, and then I realized he wouldn't be able to carry it.
A javelin to him is a lance. If a long sword is a great sword.
I know that's why I didn't give him a lance.
all right.
How many more Harry Potter references can I get in here?
I don't know with you two here. I don't know. All right.
Gonna look at a lot.
Can you become a regular in our campaign? Anyway,
Okay.
so who wants to open the door, or am I doing it?
I mean, I can open the door.
Let's all. Do we know does the door open out
Pandora,
or open
does
in?
Does Pandora? What exactly is Pandora wearing? Like what does Pandora look like?
I'm a tiefling about 4'11". I have cat ears and a cat tail with long jet black hair and fair skin, and I believe I have on just regular armor.
Leather armor, yeah.
Leather armor, yeah.
Non-magical.
Do you and Kobe from Varric's back? You look like the sneaky type. Go.
Sneaky.
Sneaky,
Okay.
sneaky,
I sneaky up to the door.
I take a step back away from the door and I ready my axe.
Okay, Pandora. As you open the door, opening it inside,
To the room or to us?
it opens inside to the room. You see, as there's like 6 cages there, a couple, and about 4 of them looks like dead animals. A cat with 2 tails that looks like it probably starved.
Aw, tails.
There is what looks like a dog, but yellow and gives off like a faint luminescent glow. It almost looks like it's there, but not there, that has passed. You notice in one cage there is another dog, black fur, with 2 heads, that is like starving.
I have
Oh
pocket bacon.
no.
That is where the
Can I
whimperings
run
come
over
from.
and take pocket bacon and go give it to the dog?
And then in a cage across from it, you hear the hooing. The hoo.
Oh,
Ooh.
Kobe
Looking-
turns and looks back.
All right, looking at that cage, there's baby owlbear.
Of course.
I fucking knew
Hey,
it, you
uh,
bitch ass motherfucker.
I knew it.
Drink.
Well, yes.
Drink, you bitch ass motherfuckers.
You see,
Resurrecting that rule.
A baby owl bear? Pie. You know,
You
you can
see
be in
this-
the chat, but you can't be in the game.
you see this like looks
I
like almost
pulled
like
that the other
raven-like
week.
fur, like raven, almost like the color of a raven. The fur is with like an owl face to it, looking at you, and just you can tell these creatures have been in here for some time.
I want to take care of them. You can put your weapons away. There's nothing bad in here.
Are you sure?
How big are these creatures?
About yours, they're
About
about
my size.
the owlbear's about your size.
Whose size? We have 2 very vastly different sizes.
By a Kobe size.
Kobe size.
The dog with 2 heads that is just sitting there whimpering, about half your size, looks like a pup.
I want a pet. I want a pet 2-headed dog.
Vok, there's also a strange thing. His tail is not a normal tail, as you
What is
have
his
the height.
tail?
It's a snake tail. It's like a snake head as a tail.
Why-
Animated she just got.
Why do they need towels now?
No.
Please.
Just drink.
Please.
Just drink. Just drink. Don't worry about it. You don't want to know?
Please.
Oh, I want to know. No. I want to know.
You don't want to know.
We're pulling on it. I knew you were going for that. Okay. We'll talk about this later.
No, we talk about this now. So a 2-headed dog with a snake head tail.
Yes.
And a little owl raven hybrid.
Yes.
When Pandora tells Kobe to put his weapons away, he looks at you and goes, no. Shit, that size has tried to eat me before. I got swallowed by a dragon once.
I'm
you made-
sure.
And I turned my head a little bit, like, and you made it out?
I know,
most
it's
of-
surprising.
That's
That's how I got
we
this
need.
scar.
I'm gonna
points,
buy you a
like-
drink when we get back to the guild, and I want to know this story.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck, Lily, and Pandora. Roll an insight check for me.
Nat 20.
It's strange. She's
30 to
Kobe,
20.
No!
Kobe seems to be telling the truth, but the fuck? Where'd you see a dragon?
Where did Kobe see the dragon?
That's what they're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Cowstar does not have. They have Draken, which are like de-evolved dragons. So hearing that is like a either how old are you, or the where'd you meet a dragon?
What? I'm only 60.
You got a Yoda vibe going on there. Yeah, you do.
And I have 134 years old and never heard of anyone encountering a dragon.
Let alone the internal parts and making it out alive.
Yeah, I get chewed on at the guild hall by a green dragon all the time. It treats me like a chew toy.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll talk
table
about this.
We're gonna table this conversation. We're gonna circle back to it later. Right now, let's deal with the two-headed snake thing and the owl, bear, raven. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Locke, do you still have your pocket bacon?
I do still have my pocket bacon.
Really?
Then you
Perhaps
might
you
want
don't
to
get
give
berries.
the
Huh?
pocket bacon.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer towards Fluffy.
All right. You see, as one of the heads sort of
Perks up a bit.
like
I
growls
show
at
it.
you.
I show it 3 pieces of pocket bacon.
Like it very weakly tries standing up and still sort of backs up as it's.
I feed the 3 pieces into the cage for it, for that head.
Roll animal handling check.
Well, I didn't like that one.
What?
You
Why
failed
do
me,
it?
die.
No, please don't say that.
9.
All right. You see as it like the starving
Lunges?
beast lunges at you. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Damn it.
Yeah, puppy teeth, man. Puppy teeth.
Like
Oh.
little razors.
You son of a bitch!
Behave.
You see as the two heads start fighting each other now. Like over this bacon.
Liely grabs himself the good berries and approaches the baby owlbear.
Yo, Lily, can I grab one of them good berries?
Sure.
Thank you.
Gives 5.
Alright. Lily, roll an animal handling check for me.
My good rolls. Big fun in the fun. 5.
The owlbear is terrified right now of you. As backed up.
Can I try to feed the owl bear?
Sure, but roll with disadvantage for the animal handling check.
Because he's already pissed off.
Because it's already
Ah.
terrified of what's going on.
Kobe.
How do
is
I
gonna-
factor in disadvantage?
You roll
Roll
twice,
twice,
take the
takes-
lowest.
Kobe's
Please make
Kobe's
the highest. Please make the highest. Please make the highest.
Kobe's gonna sit down with his notebook and start taking notes on the two-headed dog creature, trying to figure out what it is.
Roll an arcana check for me.
11 for the animal handling.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. You've heard from the dragon that chews on you at the guild. You have heard stories of these kinds of creatures. A Cerberus, as most people have referred to them as. Typically residing in the realms of Hades.
Weren't the silver mask people speaking Infernal?
Cerberus?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
That's from Hades, and those the people that we fought, and one was like, "Curses! You guys left with my ship."
That one was speaking Infernal.
That was speaking Infernal, but the
No,
realm...
I'm not talking about the dog creature. I'm talking about the.
Oh no, yeah. So yes, you've heard of these like roaming beasts around there, animals sometimes in Hades. They're hard to tame, but are loyal companions if tamed.
Mm-hmm.
Pandora. The owlbear slowly takes it from you, still nips at your hand. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
That's okay.
As
I
it
can deal
takes,
with
like,
3.
real fast on you and then backs up on the edge of the cage. They're still terrified of this spot. Also, Kobe, you do notice that there are hydralings, which is a sort of a juvenile hydra. 2 legs, 2 heads or 3 heads. That's dead in there. Looks like the heads were feasted on until the body could no longer sustain itself.
How hard is it to train the owl bear?
You don't know.
Stormy the player knows.
Actually, I'm using a different system for that one. It's a bit easier to follow.
Which is why this player knows as well.
Leo knows the system I'm using.
Kobe will cast exposition and explain all of the stuff about the 2-headed dog.
All right. Yeah.
To everybody around him.
They're typically loyal guard dogs, and they can be loyal companions sometimes. They are hard to tame, but when you do have one tame, they are ones that will very seldomly break a bond.
I think if anybody's gonna have luck training Cerberus, it would be Pandora.
I can try to give Goodberry to Cerberus.
Kobe walks over, grabs Pandora by the wrist and drags her over there and pulls out his pocket bacon and splits it in two.
See,
And hands
always
it,
have pocket bacon.
Splits his pocket bacon in two, one for each hand, one for each head, and like brings Pandora, and Kobe is going to assist and start speaking Abyssal, telling the Cerberus,
Friend.
good boy, everything is fine. Nice lady has pocket bacon for you.
I give you pocket bacon as tribute of my love.
All right.
As this tiny little kobold starts speaking this abyssal hell language.
Okay. So, roll with advantage, Pandora.
So roll 2, take the highest.
Okay. Thank you. 16.
All right. Pandora's Cerberus seems to be a bit calmer, still on edge for the time it's been in, but it does take it gently from you, not biting into your hand.
That's a good dog. One for each head.
Oh, Locke, I forgot.
Hmm?
You also take 3 points of fire damage.
Sorry, I did not explain that clearly earlier. They breathe fire.
No, it's Savak when he got bit. I forgot they have the extra damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Kobe
Maybe
just
they
turns around and goes,
didn't
"Vok,
breathe
you're on
fire at that moment since you didn't remember.
All right, fine.
No, Kobe will go, "Vok, your pants are on fire."
Liar.
The loincloth.
no, seriously, it is burning. It is
No,
burning.
like it is burning, yes.
Pets.
Fine. So much for that 10 points of healing.
Nah, they're just they're smoking, they're smoldering.
I
They
put
have
my
little holes.
I have my loincloth. Bugbear Barbarian. Oh, wait, my pants aren't finished yet. I placed an order for warg pants after we killed the warg.
All right.
And you just see Kobe goes, gestures down to his legs and goes, "I do not wear pants. Honestly, I don't even know why I wear the shirt under the armor. But anyway."
It helps with chafing.
Yes, the tail makes things hard to fit sometimes.
Well, you're straight Donald Duck in it, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of. Keeps changing.
All right.
Anyway, enjoy taming the servers. Yes, I'm going to inventory now. And he like sits down and starts taking out all of the jars.
All right. Are we leaving the creatures in the cage for now? I think we should.
I assume you're leaving food with them for now.
Yes.
I think
For those two, well, I'll give the rest of my pocket bacon to Pandora to dole out as she wishes.
All right.
Maybe if Lily wants to give a good berry.
I will.
Right now, there's only two of the animals that are alive, correct?
Yes, 2 of them are alive. The rest have died, consumed part of themselves, or just died of starvation.
Is there a way we can dispose of the dead animals
or is there a way we can take the live ones out of the room with the dead ones?
Well, we shouldn't go near the cage of the live ones until we are.
I mean, there is this is an area you can drop them down in. You can also just remove them from there. It's not like the bodies are rotting. They've just recently started to starve. Like, they starved and have passed recently.
What if we fed the dead ones to the 2 live ones?
Oh,
am I fucked up?
Yes.
I just Kobe looks up from his stuff and goes, "I mean, yeah, that's a little fucked up, but you know."
I'm not wrong.
I'm just imagining that meme of, I might be lawful evil, but that is truly evil.
I think I'm chaotic.
But yeah, so, Kobe, as you look through, you have about 10 beholder parts, 6 mind flare parts, 12 dragon related parts, so wyvern, draken, drakes, and whatever else.
You're gonna make some money.
You said wyvern, and I looked over, and this is based on a wyvern.
About 8 vials of troll blood.
So 10 beholder, 10.
6 mind flare. About 12 dragon related, and then 8 troll blood vials, along with 5 troll vials.
Troll vials. Vile trolls.
12 draconic, 8 troll blood.
Yes, and then 4 troll vials. So just parts of a troll that are being suspended, so they're not healing. I.e., the troll grenade. All right. So,
Kobe takes one of the troll vials and hands it to Vok and says, "Here, keep this one on hand. Do not drop it."
yeah, you get a vial which just looks like a mush of skin that is like constantly shifting.
And goes, throw it at your enemy, it breaks an insta troll, causes chaos. Very useful.
It's like when you worm, but you open the peanut brittle. You open
Yeah,
the peanut
with the
brittle,
snakes.
All right.
and a troll pops out.
Well, with that being
I'm gonna name this Insta Troll.
all right. Now,
All right, so are we done in this room for
Yeah.
now?
yeah, pretty much.
All right, I'm gonna go back up and take the wheel back from Anik.
You do notice Anik has led partially to the I mean, it's been about probably a good 30 minutes. He's led about halfway to what you can assume is Trash City.
Okay.
You can see in the distance the cave has. You take over the wheel, and the rest. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he goes up
18.
to take the wheel, I'm spreading the food
Any
out
modifier?
between.
No. But you're able to successfully land the ship, keep it in the stasis as it's up there, and now you're only about 20 minutes away from Westwind.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we drop some ropes so we can climb down.
Well, I mean, you are level with it. It's like the nose of the ship is a walkway. One dot.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And yeah, you finally did it. You stole the ship, guys.
Yay! We
I
stole the
said this
ship.
in passing the last session. I want to steal an airship.
No, we said that during the stream when he was working on the battle map.
Yes.
No, that's when we decided that we were gonna do it. But
Yeah.
last stream, we're like, "There's airships around." I want to steal an airship.
All right.
It's like everyone just did a section back. We stole an airship. Pandora. We stole an airship. Lieli. We stole an airship.
And like, just sitting there, we stole an airship.
What are we gonna name our airship?
All right.
Misfits Flying Circus.
Nah, that's too long.
You know, I'm always a good fan of the fuck you. So
No.
Okay,
You
we'll
know
call
what?
it
It's
fuck
the
you then.
flying FU.
I mean, we could go kill Bill and just call it the pussy wagon.
the flying fuck.
Yes, it has to be the flying fuck now.
All
But
right.
then we have a flying fuck.
It's the only one any of us will ever have.
But you don't give the flying fuck.
No, we have no fucks to give, but we have a flying fuck.
All right. So.
We should just call it Zero Fucks.
All right.
This
Well-
mighty airship Zero Fucks.
We're gonna work fucks into there.
All right. With that being said, this seems like a good spot to get off.
Yo.
As we have gone about an hour over regular, but thank you guys.
We
For
had to
Kobe,
steal
for
the
Kobe's
ship.
exit. He walks
No.
over to the door, he packs up all his stuff and goes, here, give me spear or javelin or whatever.
I give
to-
him
to
javelin.
Derek.
I give you a javelin.
He takes it and you see him kind of close his eyes and like it seems like his whole body concentrates on it. And nothing really seems to happen. And he hands it back to you and goes, okay, throw it.
I throw the spear or the javelin.
Goes sailing off the side and goes, okay, snap your fingers.
Did we just become best
Now
friends?
you'll never have to worry about losing your javelin.
Also, bag.
I give my
I
bag.
hand yes.
Yeah, Pandora can
only
get the
do-
bag.
Yeah,
Pandora can get the bag.
it takes the bag from Pandora and you see him do the same thing. And he hands it back to you and says, okay, drop something large. And he grabs your javelin and drops the javelin into the bag. He goes, shoo.
Thank you.
Just be careful sticking it inside of something else that does extra-dimensional shit. Things you don't want to open a gate into the arcane. Yeah, and into the astral plane. You'll just get sucked there and then get eaten by something. And there's no coming back from that one, unfortunately. Anyway,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kobe.
He like puts on his bag and like walks over to the door, takes his guild badge and like slaps it on the door of the captain's cabin, turns the thing, the guild's on the other side, and he walks straight through.
As you guys see, the door
Yeah,
does
we
not
should've-
open to the cabin area. You
It opens
see
to the
what
guild.
looks like no.
Oh.
What it opens to is this what looks like another floating island, an astral sea behind it, a single oak building, and about a good 60 feet away from it. As Kobe turns around, closes the door. Would anyone like to open it?
I'll open it.
I think
Back to
Lieli
the
wanted to
cabin.
open it.
Yeah.
Lieli, you can open it.
Should I? Okay. Nope. Opens the door.
It leads to the cabin department, the captain's room.
What an odd, fantastic little creature.
There was supposed to be a floating island. Okay, closes the door, opens.
Just keep
Closes the
doing
door,
it. I don't know. Take your guild badge and do what he did. So
Does it
you
work?
Takes skill
Does-
back,
does it
puts
work?
it on the door, close it.
Nope, just
I
Opens.
just stand back laughing.
Kobe gave me the boomer javelin. You got a bag. You should have got magic badge.
You guys-
That just does
so-
not work.